some of these with you, Mr. Schaub and Mr. Wellman. So I have the three entities, Thick Boy being a podcast studio, Tiger Thick being a whiskey company, and the Golden Hour also a... Mr. Harley, the Golden Hour is a podcast or also a podcast studio?
It's a podcast within Thick Boy Studios.
Within Thick Boy Studios.
Yeah, just there's several podcasts within it,
So, Mr. Schaub, can you elaborate more on the differences between these three legal entities?
Between Fire and the Kid, Golden Hour, and Tiger Thick?
Well, I have Thick Boy Productions, Inc., a corporation, Tiger Thick, LLC, or the Golden Hour, LLC. Mr. Wellman, you can also fill in as well. Just trying to get a grasp for why there's three companies.
Sure. So Thick Boy Studios produces the podcast. So it produces Fire and the Kid, Schaub Show, and Golden Hour. And then Tiger Thick would be the whiskey company that I owned.
Okay. The whiskey. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this property, like the Golden Hour, that's also just the name of a podcast.
Correct. Those are just names of the various shows.
All right. Okay, I understand. All right. Was Mr. Harley an employee?
Yes.
Yes. He indicated there was a written agreement, and Mr. Wellman, I have that arbitration agreement. Was there anything beyond that, or is this really a verbal agreement?
It was a... Go ahead, Scott.
Well, I think the question was to you, but we're not aware of any written employment agreement.
Okay.
None has ever been produced.
Thank you. And yeah, for the record, I don't have a copy of any written agreement.
Yeah, it was a onboarding,
Yeah. Mr. Harley, I've already asked you my questions.
My bad.
You had the opportunity to answer me. Now I'm gonna get the same information, or not the same information, but I'm gonna ask the same question to the other side.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, so just please remain silent for this portion, as they were for you. Okay. Job title. Would you say Mr. Harley had any job title, Mr. Schaub?
No, sir. No, nothing in particular. Kind of get in where you can fit in.
And then I was given more or less a start date, and it matches his claim of 4/14/2022. Is that accurate, or do you have a different start date?
That's April?
Yeah, April 14th, 2022 is about what he's basing his claim on.
Yeah, I have May on my records, but around there. That works.
Okay. He identified payday as twice per month. Do you agree with that, or have an alternate?
Yes, sir. Twice a month.
Twice a month. All right. Payday is the 1st and the 15th? Question?
Correct.
Mr. Schaub, Mr. Harley testified that he collected various compensations totaling about $5,000 per month. So my notes show Thick Boy was paying $1,000 a month, so 2 times 500, and then Tiger Thick was $3,000 a month, and the Golden Hour $1,000 a month, for a total of $5,000 per month. So how did you pay him? Was it hourly? Was it a salary? And then what was the amount?
No, it was a flat fee. Your amounts are correct, but it was a flat fee. And the way they broke it up was just through my business manager, whatever accountant. They thought that was the best way to do it.
Okay.
Let me correct. The payment, according to the records, was $600 every pay period from Thick Boys, $750 every pay period from the Fighter and the Kid. So a total of $1,350 every 2 weeks, or $2,700 each month. And then there were 2 payments in November and December of 2022 for $3,000 each. That's what the records have showing. I submitted those actual check stubs, and pay stubs for those.
I see. So the 3,000, that wasn't consistent through the duration from April through January, correct?
That is correct. That was at the end of the last 2 months, he tried to do some work on this whiskey company. He told Mr. Schaub that that wasn't his thing, and it only lasted 2 months. It's a very short-term attempt.
I got those payments. Last day worked, he has January the 17th, 2023, and then he was discharged. So, what's your answer to his last day worked and how this employment ended?
Seems correct. January 17th.
Okay.
I have it January on my record too.
And he was discharged?
Yes, sir.
Look at the records here. Just trying to look at the last pay stub. He had stated about January 30th. And I'm showing a pay stub. Have a date. Yeah, 131. Okay. Any payments after 131, Mr. Schaub?
No, sir.
All right. And then this was work primarily in Calabasas and then other areas?
Yeah, studio's based out of Calabasas, so all the work would be there.
Okay. And would you agree that there are not 26 or more employees?
Definitely not 26 employees.
Okay. That's only relevant for the year 2022. Any findings regarding minimum wage subject to an employee count? Okay, so those are all my initial questions. So, we'll move to part 3. So, Mr. Harley, I do have an Anthony Friedenberg trying to get in the room. Is he associated with any? Mr. Wellman?
He's not with us.
He's not with you. Okay. Oh, they'll be moved. Just for the record, I've never had so many people not related to a claim try and get into a hearing.